Hi, this is Lawrence Frontera, and today I'm going to go over shoe gooing your shoe for skateboarding. Now, I know a lot of people probably know how to do this already, especially the older skaters, but there's probably a lot of younger skaters that don't understand this. They probably heard about shoe gooing, maybe don't even know what shoe goo is. I know when I was growing up, when I was coming up back in the late 80s, early 90s, I would use a hot glue gun that my mom used for her crafts. Most people don't have access to that, and to be honest, it's not the easiest thing to do and probably not the best. But anyway, the shoe goo, all you need is shoe goo and some popsicle sticks to spread it out. You can use other things. I've seen people talk about using ice cubes and different things like that to smooth it out. So anyway, when you shoe goo a shoe, for me, I'm never going to shoe goo it at the beginning, and I don't think anyone else does. But also, I don't wait until it's completely blown out. If you do that, you're going to have all kinds of sharp little pieces that are sticking out against your foot. So for me, I always wear my shoes around. I break them in. When I first start skating, I usually wear them around too, but after a while, I get another pair of shoes and this just becomes a skate shoe. But it's also a shoe that I can wear out. Let's say I get done skating or I'm going to be going skating. I'm not embarrassed to walk around with big holes and everything. But once you start puncturing it, if you still have tread left, and again, these are the Michelins, which I already went over, I still got some life in this. But just tonight, I started blowing out in the middle. It's not bad. It clearly isn't going to be a problem if I skate it a few more times. But instead of waiting till it gets to the point that it rips completely through and it starts getting into your sock and starts ripping holes in your sock and then obviously starts scratching into your skin, this is the time that you want to do it. Now, you don't want to go overboard with it. You just want to put a nice little layer on it. Again, you can see the small little hole. There's no reason to go overboard because obviously I still have a toe cap that's here. It's still holding up, so I don't really want to go over that. Not to mention shoe goo can be kind of stiff, so you don't want to lose that also. So all you have to do, you can take your shoe goo. There's my little rip. Obviously this is where I'm hitting when I'm modeling. So slowly, just kind of squeeze it out here. And you're just going to go over slightly. Alright? Just a nice little layer like this. Alright, it kind of bunches up. You're going to take your popsicle stick that you bought at the same place you got your shoe goo. And then you just go over it lightly. Alright? Creating just a slight little cover over, alright, where you hit. Again, you don't want to do too much because then it just gobs up. Now, by doing it this way, rather than waiting till it completely blows out, you don't have to worry about the inside here being all jagged and everything and just kind of pushing up against your foot. Where this shoe here is completely blown out. Now these are the shoes I actually wear to the dog park. So I'm going to shoe goo this just so sand and stuff stops coming in. But again, since it's already blown out, it's kind of going to create a problem. Probably going to get some on my hand on the inside, but I don't skate these anymore. This one here is going to take a little bit more. You're just going to kind of put it over again. Take your popsicle stick and just go over it. Nice little layer. Don't do too much. Then it just kind of really makes your shoe look really horrible. Again, you're skating in them, so who really cares what they look like, I guess, in the end. But some of us are going to walk around, and you want to make it look presentable. I mean, no one wants to look like a slob, right? So this one here, you're just going to go over just slightly. This here is just to keep the sand out. Like I said, I wear these at the dog park. But I wouldn't want to skate in these because they've already gone through. So now my sock is actually going to be rubbing up against it. But if you do it in a timely manner, as you can see with this shoe here, I just did a small hole. Pretty much the exact same spot this one is. Just did a little round circle there. Never had a problem. Same with this one here. You can actually see where the shoe goo was starting to wear out before I stopped skating in this. This one was a little sloppy, but the shoe goo will hold up pretty good. So all you have to do probably once a week or so, depending on how much longer you skate in that shoe. Put it on once a week. A nice little layer. Don't put too much on. Again, then it's like you're skating in the old airwalks with the big, rubber ollie flap on the side. So you have no feel for it. But that's an easy way to use the Shoe Goo without going overboard, without waiting too long to when you have a hole through it, which again, to me, that's the last, that's not when you want to use it. That says you've waited too long and it's probably time for a new shoe. This way, again, there's no jagged sides, just poking into your foot, especially where it's right where you're going to be ollieing. So anyway, hope this helps someone out, especially younger kids. Mom and Dad do not want to keep buying new shoes. The most expensive thing. No one wants to break in shoes, and hey, who wouldn't want to buy a new board rather than, another new pair of shoes? So anyway, hope this helps out. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy it. Thanks a lot. Have a great night.